Day one of filming, we've decided to film the flashbacks between the characters of Mary and George. Here we've created a montage of scenes where the two characters are walking together mid-conversation in romantic scenery. We have close-ups of the femme fatale character looking into the distance. We've decided to make her character quite mischievous, sneaky in the way that she thinks. She is very manipulating, uses her sexuality to further herself. We've also filmed the scene where Mary takes George in her arms and kisses him passionately. We thought at this point it should be important that the character of Mary is dominant over the character of George, because we want to challenge usual conventions of film noir where the male usually takes the woman in his arms and holds her and uses most of his manly dominance over her. We thought that it'd be interesting to change that around since we're doing a neo-noir piece. It was quite difficult to film today as the rainy conditions, however we filmed as much as we could. We spent about just over an hour filming, and then when the weather got too bad we decided to move inside and use some of the practice rooms in college. We thought it was really effective what we did, and the angles that we used are quite stylised in shot, and we've positioned the characters quite in the centre of the screen, focusing mainly on the male character. We've shown the female character standing in front of a bush. Because she's quite blonde and fair-skinned, wearing bright clothing against this dark, quite dreary object or bush, we thought it'd be quite contrasting in the character, showing kind of the inside of her contrasting with the outside, and the idea of using the thorns on the bush as a symbol for danger, which hopefully the audience might pick up on as we show you this scene. Over the weeks we'll be filming every Friday, going through the flashbacks of the character, then going to the murder scene, and finally moving to the church scene where he's in the pews and he'll be confessing his sins. We'll be editing throughout between each shooting day, trying to get as much work as we can on the Macs at school, and then finally we'll be placing the voiceover of the character as he's recollecting the past events. And then finally we'll layer on some music. We haven't decided what music to use yet. We thought that we might use a more old retro music which we could use as an intertextual reference to other film noirs that we use as inspiration for this film.